Welcome back to another Average Joe Reviews.
Alright, welcome back to another Average Joe Review. Today, I'm going to be talking about the Broly movie. I haven't even seen it yet. I'm about to go downstairs to my living room and watch it on TV. Haven't seen it yet. I could go see it through the movies, my work, and my kids. Balancing things out and living life to the fullest. Got it? But, my opinion, before I go down and see it, I don't know if I'm even going to like it because it gets away from the original Dragon Ball story that I grew up with, where Goku, sent down as an infant, wild, crazy, bumps his head, becomes good, right? Most of us know that. If you haven't seen the original Dragon Ball series, I think it was better than the Z version, which gave you a lot of power-ups, stuff like that. And Dragon Ball was just a lot of straight-through fighting, but this isn't a Dragon Ball review. This is the Broly review, and this is my blanket opinion about the movie before I get to it. So, I'm going to cut this clip, and I'm going to get back to you. So, see you in a bit. Alright, that was pretty hyped. I just finished watching it. I even took notes so I can have points that I want to hit. The animation was great until Goku entered his blue god mode, and then it kind of just looked like I was watching Budokai Tenkaichi fights. Like, everything was CGI and flying through. But other than that, the graphics and animation were alright. I just not a big fan of the CGI animations. So, I'm a big Frieza fan, so him introducing himself to the Saiyans, like, hello, monkeys! Love it! I saw the meme, like, a few days ago. Was like, can't wait to see what he does here. And I've become a Frieza fan. I wasn't one when I watched the show originally, but Team 4-Star, the rendition that they do of him, absolutely loved him. I love his attitude. He's crazy. He's just an all-around insane person, and it's just great. I liked how they had the scouters. They were like, hey, check these out. And they're going to be useless for the rest of the show because everyone's going to blank them out that's any kind of importance, which we learned about from any Dragon Ball Z movie or any Dragon Ball Z show we've had. I'm always happy to see the greatest Saiyan of all, Bardock. I wasn't mad about the child age and stuff like that because they were like, oh, he's still an infant. We launched him off into space like it's only a day out of his pod, so it wasn't that big of a drawback as what I thought it was going to be. They just keep making Bardock better. If you saw the Tales of Bardock, and like the first Bardock movie, and then there was a second one in which he became the legendary Super Saiyan, the tail and everything, him blasting his attack at Frieza's attack, sent him back in the past, met an ancestor of Frieza's and killed him, and created the story of the legendary Super Saiyan. So that's another point. Big ups to Nappa with hair. Team 4-Star, once again, major shout out because I love their abridged version. Nappa with hair made me laugh because I just thought about Nappa from the show Team 4-Star made. The Dragon Balls were stolen by Frieza just for wanting to be taller. They also were collected by Bulma, who just wanted to be younger. So, and they didn't want to like go insane with it. They just wanted to progressively change their looks over time. So Frieza wanted to get like 5 centimeters, be like, oh, I'm just getting taller. I'm going to be taller than Goku. No big deal. I'm not going to be a shrimp. And Bulma wanted to be younger looking. Along with the fact that I just mentioned Bulma, there's a green Bulma now. Not her name, never caught it, didn't care about it, but just thought it was funny that there was a green Bulma. Broly's cop-out for Super Saiyan 4 mode. So in his Berserk mode, they start talking about like how Broly has become as strong as a great Ozaru or the Great 8 power, but maintained his form and didn't go into ape form, but still lost his mind. And that's a big cop-out to the GT version where they were like, oh, he goes Super Saiyan 4, he becomes the ape, shrinks down to human, and now he's super strong. Pretty much all of that without an ape form, which they did without him having a tail, so kind of weird. They didn't mention anything about Cleffa or the fusion or anything like that from the Tournament of Power, which was mentioned. At first, I was really confused about the Super Saiyan God mode when they were fighting, and how it had a glow around him. I thought he entered Ultra Instinct and God mode, so I was like, oh wow, Goku's really progressed. And no, he didn't. It was just nice animation. I enjoyed it, but kind of threw me off because I was used to the glowing around him. Not gray hair, but that's different studios do different changes, so wasn't sure about that. During the Goku fight with Broly, I really enjoyed the Loki Hulk slam type deal where Broly grabs him by the leg, starts slamming him around. He's wearing a green loincloth. Saiyan's in God mode. It's a god getting beat up by someone wearing green. Great rendition of that. One of my favorite scenes for anything Marvel, because I'm not a huge Marvel fan anyhow. I've already talked about the CGI, not being a fan of it. I enjoyed when Frieza, Krillin, Pericles. Just love that it's his go-to move. He's like, oh, I wonder what this will do. Death beam, beep. Oh, let's see what Broly does now. Mm-hmm. And that was just utterly enjoyable in itself. I also liked how Goku and Vegeta were like, oh no, what are we gonna do? Goku was like, talked to Piccolo earlier, and he's like, I'll just escape to him with my transmission, get out of here. So they fly by Vegeta, which Goku does in the original fight and gets him cut in half by his own Destructo Disc. So it's kind of like a, hey, remember when this happened to you last time, Frieza? Well, this time it's a person. So Frieza gets his butt kicked for, let's say an hour while they fail the dance transformation. Goku also threatened Vegeta with like, do you want your daughter and your wife to be killed by Broly? And at that point, Vegeta should have responded, for one, the god of destruction is looking after my daughter. For two, the timekeeper guy, Angel, who looks after Beerus, is with my wife. I'm fine. I don't care about this planet. I'm a greedy Saiyan. Have fun. Vegeta's out. Later, not losing my pride. I enjoyed it. I did not enjoy it as much as the My Hero Academia movie, and if you haven't seen that, definitely watch it. But that is my instant view of what I thought about the Broly movie. Loved it, but it wasn't... I feel like it could have been better. I feel like the music could have been better. But getting away from that, great fight scenes. Didn't like CGI, but I could get past that because I played so many Dragon Ball Z games growing up that just looked like a Tenkaichi fight. Like, him shooting the laser, or his Kamehameha wave, and blasting off the surface of the Earth. The only thing it was missing from Budokai Tenkaichi 3, I think it was the zoom out in the Earth, just showing the laser beam going over it. But other than that, that's all I've got about it. Watch the movie, tell me your opinion about it. I hope you enjoy it, and that's all I have for today. Have a nice one.